everybody, welcome back for another video, and Vlogtober is over. We are now in November. I really had quite a lot of fun doing Vlogtober, but it was actually kind of nice to take a day off. And the reason we're back is we're doing a setup plan with me for the month of November, and then I've pulled out my Filofax Ochre Malden in the personal size, and I'm wanting to get all of the fall November vibes going, so I've got a few things printed for it, and we'll do a little bit of that. But first, let's dive into the standard ring. So this is quickly becoming my favorite planner. Setup and ring binder to hold my planner. So let's see. I did take a few things out. I took out that Foxy Fix dashboard that had that orange with the green flower on it because I wanted to thin it down just a little bit. So I can take out October. I want to keep these cute little bear post-it notes in here, though. That was September. And look, you can see the lovely, all the little dots on every day of the month. So these I'm going to file away. All the bills got paid. There's the November. I will do a no spend, low spend after this planner setup. So this will definitely have to stay. And then I'm going to put this right in here in the center of the month. I'm always afraid I'm going to get my fingers. Okay. There's December. And I'm thinking I might take this out for right now because I have got so much stuff in there. I'll put it aside. But I want to have my month. So I know I've got dates to fill in, but I don't have those in front of me. They're on my phone. Or over there. There's that. Okay, now my weeklies. I took out all of the stuff from August and September. And for right now, I'm going to leave October in because I need to do all of this stuff. Actually, I need to do my temperature. Okay. Today, my morning temperature is 97.7, which is what it was last night. I don't think I have COVID. Well, I'll be getting my results tomorrow from the test I took on Friday. So we're going to leave in all of this. The only thing that isn't finished, the order from China came and the item was damaged and I'm sending it back. Or what the process that they told me to. So that made my no spend, low spend a lot cheaper because they refunded me. So all I have left to do today is finish the all region. I've just got some videos that I have to edit to the format that they want. I think I filled out Saturday twice. I don't know what I did, but I did get the coffee ready. Okay. So there's that. Now, here we are in November. And I'm going to write that the Allstate Region Clinic. Do. All right. I've already voted. Make sure you vote. My students have the day off, so in case they have to go wait in line, they can go vote. Let me get these out of the way. So that is November. Okay. So let's take a look back at last week. So the only thing that isn't finished is the all-region band clinic. So I'm going to put that here. All-region band clinic. Do 11-2. And I have it here. I've got my students. I do have one of my high school students. She had her all-state round 1 audition over the weekend, so we'll see how that goes. Wednesday. And that's a longer day because of moving one of those students to here, or one of those students to here. And then the same thing on Thursday is now Thursday I have symphony rehearsal, and that is 7 to 9:30. Friday I've got 1 student because of this. What time did we say? We said 1 to 2. And then I have symphony in the evening. We have 2 rehearsals on Saturday, one from 10 to 12:30. And I can't remember when the other one is. It's in the afternoon. And then on Sunday, we have a recording. And I'll double check those times. These times have changed so many that I don't even know what the correct email is because they've changed so much. So that is my week. Something I do need to do for you all is my no spend, low spend October results. And I think that's it. Oh, and I want to check on payment from the church. Be on the lookout for that. Okay, so that's how my week is going to look. Let's see. I haven't used my dailies. Oh, I do need a tracker though. Glad that was back there. So, things that I track. Dishes, trash. What is the order that I do them in? Again, like I can't remember. The kitty litter, the pet water, laundry, what day we do laundry, Seamus gets a little walk. I don't want to say that too loud because then he'll think we'll go out again. Make sure that the coffee is ready. Okay, so there's my tracker. I haven't used my dailies. There's some Etsy stuff. YouTube. Oh, I did want to make sure. Yeah, I marked off my habit tracker for the month for Vlogtober, and I completed. That was quite a task. It was fun though. I really enjoyed it. I had printed some more note paper and cut it down. And same thing here. I put some in here. Okay, so that's all we need out of this. And she's a little bit thinner, not quite as full as she was before. So, let's see. I have some inserts that I printed. Got my punch. And I got my cutter. And before I even start, the first thing I'm going to do is reset this to the middle one. There we go. Because A6 is smaller than personal and pocket is the tiny one. I always want to make sure that I set that in there. For mine, these are A5. The next ones down are personal. These are A6, and the ones way in there are pocket ring. So these are going to be personal inserts, and I've got inserts and dashboards because when I had this in my Mystic's Little Gifts, it was that white, that faux white plastic leather material. The black and white looked really nice in it. But now that I'm in this warm brown, the black and white looks very stark. So I decided to print some of the freebies that I gave to you all the other day. And so here's the inbox. And I printed them on different colors just to show you that, you know, you can print them on different colors. So here's kind of like a cream colored cardstock. Here's it on white. That's cream as well. But I have a couple down here that are like a linen color. Where are they? See how that's like on like a kind of a linen color, or like a white person's skin tone. So we're gonna cut these down, and I will probably speed up, get my soda and coffee out of the way. I will probably speed up this process because you don't need to see me cut down like 9 dividers or dashboard type items. Okay, I'm also going to cut down a couple of inserts. I printed a couple more pages of the series in show log. Someone asked, what type of a Star Trekkie am I? I love Voyager. That's like one of my first loves. I'm rewatching Deep Space Nine, and I'm forgetting how much I really liked it. And I do like The Next Generation because it started it all. But out of those three, my favorite is Voyager, then Deep Space Nine, then Star Trek: The Next Generation. I never really got into Enterprise. I think it's because when it aired, being a classical musician, a lot of the time, when you're performing and rehearsing, a lot of that stuff is at evenings, and they kept moving that show around, and so I never, I never really watched it that much when it was live. I've tried to get into it on Netflix and that type of stuff, and I haven't really been able to. So I'm going to cut down these inserts really quick. Let me... This expense report is from Infinite Lotus. On their webpage, it'll say like the number 8, because that's the similar shape as the infinity sign. So Infinite Lotus, or 8 Lotus. And what I should have done... Okay. Well, the easiest thing to do is just to cut this down to personal size insert. Personal size insert is 3.75. And that's the one thing about this in this here. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold it in half. Because that should be, if the cut lines are true. Let me do it the fold up, so that way I can see it a little bit better. I wonder about this insert. It might be set for an A4 paper. But that's halfway. Okay. I've never, that's the first insert by hers that I've bought. And, I don't know. Okay, now these are by ListLab, which I've used in the past. And I actually have this insert in my planner. And I like where she puts the cut line in the center of the page. And I know it all depends on which program you use. Like if you designed the insert in, say, InDesign, there's, certain guidelines and certain things that you can do with that program that you can't do in others. If you use Canva, they've got a certain type of a crop line. You can't really, even if you have the pro version, there's only so much that it'll allow you to do. And then you'll see with the List Lab, the jail designs. There's a crop line right there. And these go like this. Ça c'est bon. So the first thing we're going to do is punch all of these. This is very similar to a Rapesco, but it was cheaper and it was black, and I think that's why it was cheaper, and you can get it on Amazon. But I wanted something that could do A5 personal, A6, and pocket, because my original Rapesco I had could only do pocket and personal. And with mine, you line the top of your insert and the bottom of your insert with lines right here. And there, those are all punched. Did I punch the expense sheets the right way? Yes, I did. Okay, good. Whew. Okay. Now I'm going to punch these individually, and we're going to speed this up. Okay, so we have project, notes, reference, a blank dot, we've got daily, YouTube, monthly, weekly, and inbox. So let's see where these should go. So I'm going to take out this inbox and put it here, but I want to transfer my Post-its. These are Poi and Hun Post-its. I'll transfer this over. It's a little flyleaf. Okay, let's take out the month. And I want to transfer these Post-its. These are just Post-its that I printed on myself. I had fun in Canva and made those, and there we go. So October is over. So let me take out my October. And I even tracked in here with little gray stickers the no spend, low spend. That was an email coming in from healthcare.gov reminding you to enroll in healthcare if you need it. Here we are, November. I wonder if I should make these for next year in a non-minimal pattern. If that's something you would want, let me know. That's to mark my month. Okay. And then that should be on the other side of this. December. Little Miss Lila's down there. These are the Peanuts Planner Co. 2021 bundle. We're gonna slide those over. Here are my 2021 from Paper and Cats. She does ring inserts as well. Here's my week. We're gonna pop out and put in this pretty weekly. And see, when you print on like a cream colored cardstock. You've got the pretty color on the back. So here are the weeklies. You can see I didn't do anything in this last week. I've really been enjoying my standard rings. Oops. Here's the end of the year, or the end of November. Oh, I guess I took December out. We'll take the daily out and put the new daily. I think I had something on that paper, but that's okay. And then here are some dailies. I don't remember where I got these from. I have so many undated things on my computer, and I have them arranged by size. And so the last time I was in Personal, I had those. Let's see. Etsy. I don't think I have an Etsy in this. And so we will call that projects. So there's that. And you can see I don't really have anything on there at all, because I haven't been using this as my planner. Here's the YouTube we'll take out. And since we're here, let me get my gray pen. I was using the dual tip marker. This is one from Artist Loft at Michael's. And it works just as well. You can do all of your fancy lettering, you know, your upstroke, your downstrokes, and it works just the same, and it's a lot cheaper. And so that's something that I would recommend. If you're wanting to practice hand lettering, buy the Artist Loft ones and use these as, like, you know, your practice. The nib, I think, is a little bit firmer, which I think for beginners is much better. When I was using my Tombos and I was practicing my upstrokes, the tip was quite flexible, and you get that beautiful gradient. Yeah, and then you can practice your curves, your upstroke, downstroke, and then you could also do the reverse of that, your downstroke. These I'm horrible at. Upstroke. It didn't show very well because it's so dark. Down. Up. There, I'm getting better. But yeah, I highly recommend the Artist Loft. You can buy a pack of 12 for like $10, and you can even use the that Michael's, have you noticed, isn't doing those 20 or those 40% off coupons anymore. The most you get is 20% off. I think COVID time really hurt them, and so they're stopping all of that. But if you ever get, you know, one of those coupons, you can use them on the pack of these. And they've got a couple of packs, like a 12 pack, a 24 pack, and then a larger pack. Or you could buy them individually because they've got extra grays that aren't in the sets, and that's what one of this is. But yeah, it looks just as beautiful as, I think I have a Tombow in here. Yeah, I've got a Tombow. This is number 452. And here, I'll see. The tips are so similar. Oops. Oh, wrong side. I just messed up my tip probably. But just to show you the difference, they're a little bit, for me, they're a little bit harder to work with because they are so flexible. I have a hard time with the upstroke with the Tombos because they are so flexible. And I think that's one reason why I like the Artist Loft, just because it's a little bit firmer. And I have, due to, 40 years of playing piano, flute, clarinet, saxophone, I'm starting to develop some hand issues. The nature of the beast. So yeah, that's I think one reason why I prefer the Artist Loft. They're just a little bit more firm. And here's the notes section. We'll pop that out. And I know it says notes, but yeah, it has my Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And here, let's put these in the show series. I'm not going to put the expense sheet in yet because I've been tracking that stuff in the, I have an A5 size of this. And I do have these in cards. Let's see. Yes, they're in. I put them in here. Ta-da! So, you can print these, and these are also available on that. So there's like important, goals, memo, a little monthly tracker you can check off, a blank one that says projects, notes, Patreon, reference, YouTube. If there's like a YouTube channel you want to go back and check on, you can write it down. And they're just, little business card size. So let me take the black and white ones out. I was experimenting with these. I've seen all of those shops have little cards like this, and I bought some from one shop, but I'm afraid to use them, so, that makes sense. Buy something you're afraid to use. Well, I just printed these on thin cardstock. You can print them on whatever you want. Let's see. I've got a couple of notes ones, and important. We'll put a project on the back side of that. Do these have, oh, they have them on both sides. There. Projects. Notes. Important. We'll put the monthly tracker back there. Let's see. Memo. Goals. Reference. Then we'll do the goals. Let's see, we have reference, Patreon, and YouTube. We'll do the reference. Okay, we're done with those. So there, I keep this, it's an accordion, and I keep inserts that I've printed, like, here's some undated weeklies, some dot grid I printed on Midori MD paper. Here's some just basic grid. Here's the grid that I like to use. Some of my standard size ones that you've gotten for free. I've already printed my 2021. I also printed the whole minimal set of these. I might do a giveaway with those, we'll see. I've got some of my Post-it notes in here. I think these are supposed to be task cards, but I use them as like washi cards. And so I put all of the extras in here. And then these are used inserts. And so for what I've been doing for right now, because I'm not quite sure how I want to use them in the future, I'm putting them back here because I can just laminate them and reuse them or just keep them as is. There's some weekly planners. And I even have some of my pocket items in here. And these are some of my pocket items, and these are a bunch of dividers that I made. I printed on acetate and then used some laminate on them. Those are fun. So I've been thinking of pulling out my pocket mold and using it. Here, let me put these that I didn't use today in here. Put those with those. It's not very organized, but I know it's in here if I need it. And then this just goes on the shelf. Okay, so let's take a look real quick. I've got some Post-its. I got some of those Hey Planner Girl sticker tabs. I got a little card there. I wasn't sure what to do with. I've got a couple of those things. Let's see. So that's what's in there. So let's do a quick little flip since this is new. So there's my inbox with just some Post-its the remainder of the year. And actually something I was thinking of doing. Should I use the nude or the gray? Let's use the nude. Since October is complete. We are now in November. Oh, and I have some Post-it notes that I printed on myself. My little monthly. And here we are in November. It still has all of my black and white type of setting. Here's December. And just some for my keeping track of bills and no spend, low spend. You can see the difference. These are Tombos, and these are the Artist Loft. And these are just 3 of the grays I have. I've got, I think, 2 more, but they weren't at hand when I was using them. And so you can see, like this, what they call dark gray, is very close to the N95. Medium gray is very close to the 6.5, and the cool gray is very close to here. The N95. Yeah. So I've got that. I got my 2021. There's the weekly. Here we are in the week. Oh, and I can mark this off. Here, let me use a pen, not a marker. I did that, and I did that. Here's the dailies, which I haven't used. Here's the projects, which is Etsy. Here's YouTube, which has Vlogtober. And then the last one says Notes, and it has my show series tracker. And actually, I need to add something to this. I need to add Star Trek TNG Season 1. And since we're in the warm, I watched the first 2 episodes. The one with the Farpoint station. Yeah. I was bored and wanted something to do. So there we go. And I've got my little cards here. I've got the zipper pouch, one of the older plastic pouches, and a page lifter. So there we go. This is probably going to be a long video. You're used to those from Vlogtober. So we are all set up. I've got my standard rings and my Filofax personal ochre Malden all ready to go. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. I will leave a link again to where you can get the freebies, and you can get them in all sizes. You can get them in Passport, Pocket TN, because Passport will work for Pocket rings, Personal, which will work for both, A6, B6, B6 limbs, and Standard. I think those are all of the sizes that I have of them. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.